can you hear me?
What do you
Listen
want?
to me.
What?
It's just a bucket. It can't think. It can't talk.
Don't you lie to me. Buck says
do
things.
for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different
Don't
location.
you lie to me.
That's
Buck
it.
has feelings.
It doesn't do anything else.
Liar. Don't tell me that. Buck is my friend. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Internet. And Penny. And this is more, well, I guess not really more, but Stanley Parable 2. It's not called Deluxe Edition anymore. Check that out. Yeah, this is the sequel. Stanley Parable 2. Featuring balloons.
All of his co-workers
That
were
all
gone.
say happy
What
12th
could it
birthday,
mean?
Stepney.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Let me see what happens if I play through this. Now, I don't know what's going to, oh my god, it's a bucket. They really put that stupid reassurance bucket here. Fine,
Stanley picked up the bucket.
Why did I pick up a bucket? Why did I do this? Why is there a balloon sitting at the chair? Alright, well, we're going to, just gonna take this reassurance bucket, I guess, and head to wherever we're supposed to go.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Sure. We'll follow along for now. Unless I get bored and don't want to listen to you. Anybody need a bucket in here?
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever.
This is
Perhaps
so weird.
his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
Yep. Alright. I feel like I should name the bucket. So, you know what we're gonna call the bucket Jim. Jim the Bucket. Or maybe I should call him Buck the Bucket. Just shorten Bucket to Buck. Alright, Buck, let's go. Buck, I want to ask you a question. Your name is Buck, right? Do you like to party?
I'm from Huntsville, Texas. My name is Buck, and I'm here to party.
Can you feel it?
No.
The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can
Okay.
feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy. It's
It
as
wants
clear
my
as day.
bucket.
This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket.
It wants
I
Buck!
can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet.
You're
That's
not
what
wrong.
the broom closet is trying to say here. It's
Oh my
supposed to
God.
go with the other cleaning supplies. Good
Not
for you, Stanley.
wrong.
Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket. I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong. This is your bucket. This is your companion
Yes.
and lifelong friend.
This is my bucket!
Can't hand it over.
This is my friend!
Oh, we're getting into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk, that it
Yeah.
has to resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket? Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the
Guys,
bucket
I
are
think
not
the narrator
truly
is
deep and
losing
lasting
it.
friends.
I know I named the
That your
bucket, but
relationship is
like...
purely superficial and convenient.
This is
That your
weird.
life is so banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner. Well, I never. Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments. Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together. Go through each of them point by point. Share your journal entries detailing the rich
What?
emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket as they have changed and evolved over the years. Let him have it.
Guys, I'm afraid. I think I'm actually afraid of this guy now. This narrator's losing his...
Okay, I've got you something which I think will help settle this debate once and for all. Here
yeah?
you go.
What you got? Really?
Now it's settled. No more debate, no more discussion. Take a hike, broom closet. with
Yeah,
all your
take a
meandering
hike.
philosophical diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies
Yeah,
and
screw
the
you, broom
relationship of broom
closet.
closets in the natural order of things.
Yeah, screw you, broom closet. This is my bucket. Buck is my friend.
All right, I've got a second sticker back here, and I'm going to slap it on as well because I think it's appropriate.
Oh, yeah?
You see?
Love
I
it.
feel that it works because the sticker is also a bucket. That way, if you're ever unsure whether the thing you're holding is a bucket or not, you can look down at this sticker and say to yourself, ah, it's a bucket.
Ah, yes.
There really is a wide variety of applications for this sticker.
I appreciate the stickers. Alright, Buck, let's go. I think the narrator's losing his mind a
Coming to
little
a
bit.
staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Come on, Buck. We're gonna meet the boss. We're gonna see what's going on. And if you have any other use other than being a bucket. What the? They really
You
put...
found one of them. One of the miniature
There is
Stanley
really
figurines.
miniature
Remember,
Stan- oh my
no
God.
reward for collecting all of these. Only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done.
Oh my
You
God.
can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley.
I
God knows
feel-
I tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment.
I feel like
you
I'm
come
being
across
called
one
out
of
for
these
this.
beautiful figurines.
I feel like I'm being called out for this because I really do rummage through things trying to find stuff. I've got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. Say, that's a lovely purse. This isn't a purse. This is a bucket. It's my bucket. My bucket. Mr. Bossman, I want you to meet Buck the Bucket. He's gonna be working with me, okay?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket.
Yes, thank you,
Even
Bucket.
now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him always. The
That's right,
would.
Bucket.
And he knew it. The
Thank
two of
you,
them were
Bucket.
inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk. Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 2845.
Okay, Bucket. Alright, Buck. You heard that? We have to type in a number to the keypad.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Alright, Buck. Can you put in 2845 for me?
2845.
Bro, take your time, man. Bucket is trying
But
his
Stanley guessed
best.
the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along?
Of course
Was
he
the
knew.
bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Thanks, Bucket. I really appreciate you. Don't listen to the narrator. He doesn't know what we've been through. He doesn't know our bond, our connection. You understand me, don't you, Buck?
Another miniature Stanley figurine. This, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini-stands? Stanley figs? What about Stanlerines? Yes, I think I like that.
I did not like
Another
that one. I would have gone with like
Stanlerine under
mini
your belt.
Stanley figs. Bucket, you really are the only person that is like normal here. The narrator's losing his mind a little bit. Thanks, Buck.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
I know. Thanks, Buck. You really are a lifesaver, man. Thank you, Buck.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Okay, Buck. Do we go there or do we click escape? What do you think? Do we go into the mind control facility? Do we play the game? Okay. I'll listen to you, Buck. Okay, Buck, I need you to turn these lights on.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
It's okay, Buck. Don't be scared. We got each other. We got this.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears
Oh,
as Stanley
bucket.
cradled it gently,
Don't be sad.
reassuring it that everything would be fine.
Damn right, everything will be okay. Don't worry, Bucket. We got this, man. We got this.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as
No!
well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do?
Don't you lie on
Kinds
Bucket
of
like
things
this.
Does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind.
Buck would never do anything like that to hurt me.
No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control, never! He squeezed the bucket tighter, his one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
Okay, Buck. Don't be scared.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket,
His
up
name
against
is
the
Buck.
world. They high-fived in a really cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
Thanks, Buck. I knew you had my back on this one, man. We got this. We're taking them down, man. We are getting rid of this place. Okay, Buck. I don't know much about technology like this, so you're gonna have to help me out
When at
here.
last they came to the source of the room's power, Stanley and the bucket knew it was their obligation to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Okay, Buck. Which button do we press? Do we press the off button or the on one? What do you think, Buck? You want us to press the on button?
But at
We
the
can
last
try.
second, the bucket jumped in and
Whoa.
pressed the button to turn on the controls.
Buck!
Stanley gasped
God.
in horror. Had this been the
Uh-oh.
bucket's plan all along?
Uh-oh.
To take over the machine and claim the power for itself?
Buck, how could
How could the
you?
bucket have betrayed him like this?
No!
Stanley
Say
was
it ain't
prepared to
so!
throw the bucket away in disgust when suddenly an image appeared upon the enormous screen.
What the heck?
Birds. Silly, silly birds. The control buttons became active again.
Buck, which button do we press? This one? It really is just birds? I didn't know that's...
Stanley flipped through one video of silly birds after another, and then it dawned on him. This wasn't a mind control facility at all. It was a facility for monitoring
Ooh,
and
owls.
surveilling silly birds all over the world.
Buck,
The
how did
mind
you know?
controls were only a facade to disguise its true intentions. Had the bucket known this all along?
Buck,
Stanley
you knew?
marveled at the metal genius in his hands, the one who had pointed him towards this incredible discovery. Stanley and the bucket never found freedom because they spent the rest of their lives here in this place, flipping through live streams of the silliest birds imaginable. Of all the possible paths his life could have taken, this one was surely the best.
You know, this isn't too bad,
And
Buck.
Stanley was happy.
Buck, this was a great idea. I love birds. That was a weird one. That was freaking weird. Alright.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley
even find
decided
the
to go
jump
to the meeting
circle.
room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Figurine Finders Committee meeting today in the meeting room. Lovely. Buck! You're still
Stanley lifted the
here!
bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him.
Hey, Buck! Dude, you followed like a crazy plan. I enjoyed all of that. Thank you. But Buck, we're going to do something a little bit naughty this time. We're going to not listen to the narrator.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Come on, Buck.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Don't care.
But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
I'll follow your lead, Buck. I have no problems with that.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was.
I mean, I like
How
it.
insightful the bucket turned out to be.
Oh, thanks, Buck. Buck, you want to screw with the narrator? Yeah, I know you do. I know you do. All right, let's go.
No,
It's just
never
you and me,
mind.
Buck.
The bucket was wrong.
He's
Stanley
not
took the door on
wrong.
his
It was
left
nice.
To go back to the meeting room.
Nope. Buck said to go straight. Buck said to go straight.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there.
You do
Go
the
to
worst
cargo
impersonation
lift.
of Buck, man. You were doing like the worst impersonation of Buck. Like, do you have any freaking respect for him? Jesus.
Good.
You know,
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
okay.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Because the bucket can talk. He's just not talking in that stupid voice you're doing. Okay, Buck.
In here.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley
Okay.
once again obeyed blindly.
Okay, Buck, what are we finding here? Is there another ending? Whoa. Dark room. Buck, are you sure about this? Okay. I'm with you on this one. I trust you, Buck. Oh! What
Now
the?
pick up the phone.
Said the bucket.
Pick up the phone, and it will take us back home, where we can go about life together.
Really? What the heck?
This is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket. Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend.
Well, excuse
And
me,
then,
you're not a
very
good friend.
distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
He was talking. What are you talking about? Buck, where are you? Buck! Where are we? The beige pages? Buck? Are you in here? Wait, are we really at home? Buck! Oh my gosh, you are here! Hello, Stanley. It's me, your bucket. Press X to take me to work with you. Oh, Buck. I knew you wouldn't leave me. You're awesome. Buck, do you want some coffee or anything? Like, are you hungry?
The
Whoa.
Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship.
Buck.
It doesn't literally talk and give you orders.
Buck!
Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head.
Lies. Stop telling me lies. Where is Buck? Buck! Buck! There you are. Hi. Oh, we get to go home. Okay, going home.
Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well? To see him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate
Oh, like
metal
you were
object?
obsessing over the
I
number
want to say something
2?
to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me.
Screw off, narrator. Buck is my friend, not you. Okay, Buck. Let's head back to work.
Oh, I'll try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me?
What do you
Listen
want?
to me.
What?
It's just a bucket. It can't think. It can't talk.
Don't you lie
All
to
it
me.
will ever
Buck
truly
says
do
things.
for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different
Don't you
location.
lie to me.
That's
Buck
it.
has feelings.
It doesn't do anything else.
Liar. Don't tell me that. Buck is my friend. Don't listen to the Nile man. You damn right I won't listen to him. He does nothing but cause me trouble.
You see, he's not listening. He's still taking orders from the bucket. You know, once upon a time, it was me he took orders from. Me he trusted and
don't
listened
take
to.
orders
Now,
from
all
you.
he cares about is his awful bucket. This stupid hunk of metal.
I guess we can't watch TV, Buck. Press up to ignore anyone in your life except me. I will, Buck.
It's sad, but I suppose he doesn't need me anymore. From now on, he's just going to cling to this bucket, this cold, empty bucket, this sort of shiny bucket. Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice shine to
Ah,
it.
Buck. There you are. You are my shiny bucket. You believe I'm real, don't you, Stanley? Of course, Buck. Of course I believe you're real.
Yes, I suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket.
He's
It's just a
not.
little
He's
more,
special.
What am I trying to say? Sturdier, more capable of transporting liquid.
Oh,
Like it
Buck,
would
were you
be
watching
better at
TV?
moving an
What were you
amount
watching?
of water from one room to another.
What were you watching, Buck? Was it Kill Bill? To relive the same day with me over and over.
Oh my God, what am I saying? Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket.
Narrator, leave me and Buck
Why do I feel
alone.
some need to point out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular bucket.
Buck, you trust me, right? Buck, you're my friend. Press circle to go to work to home to work to home.
Oh no. I'm having feelings. For the bucket.
Here's my bucket!
No, what's going on? Why do I want to be with the bucket?
Buck?
Hear what the bucket has to say. Do anything it asks. What's wrong with me? I don't understand. Perhaps if I had the bucket, this
Oh.
would be less confusing. Yes.
No!
bucket could
You
tell
don't
me
steal
what to
Buck!
do in
You
this
are not stealing
troublesome
Buck from me!
situation.
Screw you! Buck, I didn't know you were this kind of person. Oh, Buck. Oh, I'm gonna do so many naughty things with you tonight.
Stanley, give me the bucket.
No!
Give it to me. Give
Buck
me
is
the bucket,
mine!
Stanley.
No!
I need it. Give it
No!
to me now. Give it
No!
or I'll...
What just happened? Go back to work. What? Buck? Buck? Are you... I don't know if Buck is still... Buck! Did I lose my bucket?
All of his co-workers were
Shut up,
gone.
narrator!
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Buck, I want to take you with me. But the narrator might steal you again and restart us all over again. I want to take you with me so badly. Buck, I don't know if we should continue this. This doesn't seem like a healthy relationship right now. Especially with the narrator getting in the way. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but this is the end. Tell you what, let's do one more round. Just you and me, okay?
The confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley embraced the bucket.
Okay, Buck. Let's just have a nice little adventure, just the two of us.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
We're gonna go downstairs. We're gonna go to the basement and see if that does anything. I will make it just the two of us? How we can find them? What the? Maybe we are the collectibles. Shut the freak up. Agenda. How can you tell you spotted one that makes them float in the air? Who took these pictures of him? They really have like a whole thing about the collectibles, don't they? Fig leaves are hard to find. We can do it. Red room? Red room. Thank you. Good luck. Okay, Buck. Let's go and try and find these figurines, okay? There will be a reward. Are you... Wait, really? Lies. Who are you? Stop kidding yourself. I want them so much. I want to go home. Oh. Somewhere both red and blue stairs. Something to do with stairs. A large room. Lots of boxes. Okay, we're going on a... Let's go downstairs, Bucket.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Nope. Me and Buck are going down here. Oh, and I hear a collectible. Buck, you found it!
I'm going back to the name of these little Stanley figurines, and now I'm torn between Stanlerines and Figlies. What do you think, Stanley? What
both
name
are
better
terrible.
encapsulates the intrinsic sense of happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by one? Let me sit on it.
OCD.
I'm sure it will come to me.
Uh-huh. Thanks, Buck. Way to find that figurine for us, man.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy.
Can you believe that, Buck?
Something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
I'm not
He looked
crazy.
down at the bucket in his arms. Am I crazy? He asked the bucket.
I'm not
The
crazy,
bucket
am I,
returned
Buck?
his gaze, but said nothing at all. That's strange, Stanley thought. Usually the bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom for me in difficult times such as these. He held the bucket close, yet felt none of its familiar reassurance and comfort. And that's when Stanley realized, this isn't my bucket.
What?
It's just a normal, everyday bucket.
No!
Someone else's bucket, perhaps. How did I end up with someone else's bucket? This is all terribly wrong. Surely no good would come from this. Who knows what sorts of
Where's
bizarre
my buck?
hallucinations Stanley might experience without the psychologically grounding presence of his
Oh
bucket.
no, they took away Buck.
Now he noticed that the rooms were repeating, which was, of course, very odd. And now he
Buck?
felt himself floating off the ground. Oh, gracious, he exclaimed. Without my bucket, I've gone truly mad. Where is it? I must find it.
Buck!
Far off in the distance now,
Oh, no.
he heard it, calling to him.
Buck?
Stanley! Stanley, it's me, the bucket.
Could it truly be? He rushed forward from room to room, passing by one bucket after the next. None of them were his. None of them were his special bucket.
Come
Oh,
to
man.
me, Stanley.
What the hell?
Find me.
No.
He had
Buck!
to find the bucket. He had to return to his old friend. It was the only way to truly restore his sanity. And then suddenly, he froze dead in his tracks. He knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from. The real bucket was inside of him all along.
Wait, what?
It was
What?
incredibly painful.
What?
Stanley doubled over in agony and blacked out. This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What? What? What is...
Mariella woke up on a day like any other.
What the hell?
She arose, got dressed, picked up her bucket of comfort and security.
Oh,
and
she
walked to her
gets a
place at
bucket?
work.
Really?
But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town, talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
Oh my
Right
god.
away, she knew what the problem was. This man had no bucket. Of course he'd gone mad, ranting and raving about a narrator describing all of his actions and how everything is predetermined and free will is an illusion and it's all just a video game. It could all have been prevented if only he'd taken his bucket with him.
But I lost
Perhaps he
Buck!
didn't even realize he'd forgotten his bucket at home in the first place. How cruel the
No!
world can be, Marietta.
I left Buck
And she
at
hugged her
home?
own bucket even tighter. But of course, she had no time for this. There were a myriad of confusing problems she would soon have to confront at work, for which her bucket would provide absolute guidance and total clarity on everything.
No,
Heck, yes,
where's
she
my
thought to herself,
bucket?
My life
Where's
kicks
Buck?
ass. And she backflipped all the way to work.
But they did not want to animate that, apparently. Okay, I think I might be done here. This was a weird moment for me. I don't know what to say. This might have been a very weird session for me, so I think I'm gonna stop. And I'm totally not going to go and buy a bucket and put stickers on it. I'm absolutely not going to do that. Next time on Stanley Parable 2, I think it's still called. Is it still called 2? Yep, it's still called the sequel. Maybe we'll break up with the bucket. I don't know. I'm gonna think on it. I might have to break up with Buck. I'm not looking forward to that. We had such a magical time. Dang it. I'm gonna have to think on this. I'll see you next time, guys. Give me your relationship advice in the comments, please. I don't know how to handle breaking up with Buck. He's been so good to me.